Hello paper crafters, I'm Sunny Sky and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we have a wintry or possibly Christmas card featuring the Colorful Seasons stamp set and the coordinating Thinlits dies. And I came up with this idea after doing this summer card with my upline at her group. Here are the paper sizes we're using for this project, and we're using 2 of those dies from the Thinlits set on crumb cake. Soft suede. I keep trying to call it crumb cake, but this is soft suede. And this is Sahara Sand because I think it coordinates well with the soft suede. And Whisper White and Dapper Denim is what the full card is made out of. Now, in addition to this cardstock out of the Sahara Sand, I have just any color will do. I have a light blue here, and we're using the 2.5-inch circle punch. And I'm going to insert this as far into the cardstock as I can and a little bit over to the left and create a negative image. And then I like having it the same size as my layer here, although it wouldn't have to be. And we're going to sponge some color into this background. This is Soft Sky, is the color ink that we're using. And I'm just going to come in from the edges and drag a little color into that open area, that window that I've created. Trying to not move my cardstock around. Probably should have adhered it with some Post-its or washi tape on the edge, but this is a little quicker. Alright, and we're just creating a little color. And I started out using white, but I thought for a wintry sky that having a little bit of color on the background would be nicer. And then I want to create some snow on the bottom, so I've just cut this cardstock. It's just scrap piece, but it needs to be as wide as your card front. And just tear and kind of make some hills and valleys to make a little snowscape that's going to sit on the front of the card here. And then with those Thinlits dies, I've cut out the chair and the branch going overhead. And I'm going to kind of place them where I think they'll be. And then I'm taking some Glad Press and Seal, and I keep a box of this in my craft area, and I'm going to place it over these images and kind of just make sure that they're stuck to this press and seal. What I'm doing by doing this is keeping the distance they are from each other so I can put them down at the same time. And also, when I glue onto the back of these thin images, it's going to help keep the glue from being messy. And so before I glue that down, I'm going to go ahead and go my sentiment. And this is going to be in the soft suede, Thinking of You. And then on the inside, if you wanted it to be a Christmas card, you could write something like, hope you have a wonderful holiday, or thinking of you during this holiday season, and write a personal note in there. Alright, we're going to set that aside. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and glue this down. Get my Snail adhesive out here. I'm just going to glue it right to the edge of this layer. Now, these 2 images, I have my fine tip glue pen. And I'm going to apply some glue on the back of these images. Now with this project, you don't have to worry too much about it being messy because we want some glue on the front of those images to create that snow effect. So it's okay if we're a little messy, but this is a nice technique to use if you're trying to be neat with your adhesive. Oops, the corner of that one coming down there. Alright. And then I'm going to flip it over, and you can kind of see through the press and seal, see where you want it to be. Press those items down. And we're going to cut off that part of the branch that doesn't fit on the card. Just getting my adhesive there, and then I'm going to pull, kind of pull kind of sideways. I don't want to pull straight up. because there's more chance that I would pull it off if I pulled straight up. And then I just get rid of that. I don't reuse that at all. Okay, and then now I'm going to add some more of the fine tip glue pen where I really want some snow to catch on my branches, so kind of on the upper sides of my branches there. And then I'm going to have some icicles coming down from this chair. It's been sitting out, warming up in the daytime and then freezing up again at night. And so it's got quite a bit of precipitation on it. And then we've got our snowy buildup in the back here. I'm going to add some glue. And then this is my Dazzling Diamonds glitter. And we're just going to spoon it over all those parts that we glued. Oh, we're getting some nice gooey buildup there. Now you could also add some of the snowflake dies from this set. There are 3 different snowflakes in that set. This is the smallest one. But I just thought that snowflake was a little bit too large even for this card. There are the other ones. These are all from the snowflakes from the same set as the branch and the chair there. I just thought it had a simpler, neater look to it without those snowflakes. We know there's snow because we've got all this glittery snow here. I'm just going to cut the end off of that. And then I have my Dapper Denim full card that I've already pre-scored. And just line it up and layer it together. Now probably on the inside you'll want to add a coordinating piece of cardstock. I've got a white one here. Just so it'll be, and then there's that springtime version. So thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And go have some fun crafting.